Pisces. What up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Pisces, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a 12th house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here in this reading and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless, so whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something in it for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline, to your best life. Tapping into my Piscean energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck. And I grabbed a card as well from this Wild Mystic Oracle deck. Kind of two of them, I guess you could say, because I grabbed one off the top and flipped it over for the bottom card as well. But a lot of cards came out of the Illuminated Earth Oracle deck. Usually I just grab a couple from each, but so many came out from the Illuminated Earth, I just decided to grab one of an important energy or message for the Pisces collective today. So, wow. Pisces, first and foremost, happy Aquarius season. You got your season coming in hot, and time's been flying like crazy. Can't believe how quick Capricorn season blew by. It feels like there's a lot happening behind the scenes for my Pisces family right now. I mean, I see dreams, I see relationships, abundance, I see manifestations, I see everything kind of clicking into place. The first two cards to come through for you today was this fire and this relationship. So some of you may be manifesting a fire relationship. We have abundance. And this came through in a couple of different ways. For some of you, I almost felt a renewal in an existing relationship, but for others, this whole energy here feels like manifestation energy, especially with the abundance card, the vulnerability card, being open to things changing and playing out and working out differently than we would have expected or thought, or running into obstacles and having to kind of be adaptable when it comes to what it is you're manifesting. But we have air, dreams, earth, and so I see things coming from the astral and manifesting, solidifying here in the physical. The earth card is always a message to stay grounded, and I feel like overall, Pisces, this is about staying focused on your dreams, keeping yourself aligned with the vibration of whatever it may be that you are manifesting. Like I said, I'm seeing relationships for some of you. For some of you, it's career, jobs, abundance. And I feel like we are all collectively walking through this portal. I feel like the Aquarius, Pluto Sun conjunction, both coming into Aquarius at the same time, is a really big kind of like omen, right? Where the change is here. And to me personally, I feel like this transit and this year is something that we all really came here for. We incarnated into these bodies to experience the evolution of mankind, Mother Earth, of our own souls. And so I'm seeing this growth and spirit really. And so, like I said, I was seeing things being moved behind the scenes. For those of you, like I said, some of you are still kind of coming out of energy, but I feel like the majority of Pisces that I'm tapping into here, you have manifestations in the works. Some of you you've been manifesting these things, and with the patience card, this doesn't feel like a message of patience, like hold on, it's going to take a long time. This is like, persevere, stay strong because it's almost here type energy. Stay focused, continue working, continue and I've been saying pollinating this new chapter, continue releasing and letting these energies wash away stagnant energies, stuck energies, blockages, old energies, etc. This feels really good. So it's almost feeling like a message of hold that vision, Pisces, I'm gonna pray real quick. Feel free to join me, but we have the star, so more Aquarius energy on the bottom of the deck. Seems very fitting, not only about manifestations and wish fulfillment, but about alignment, about healing, right? Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Pisces today for their highest good. Anything they need to hear, anything a Pisces needs to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Pisces, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help bring Pisces into alignment with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Pisces align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. You guys, wow. This is crazy because I feel like there really is a lot of potential for manifesting your visions, your dreams, your goals at this time. So we're going to grab a message from this double major first to get the theme of today's message, and then we'll dive into the tarot. So what is the theme of Pisces message today? A lot of Piscean energy wanting to peek out at us. I saw the moon, hanged man, definitely making themselves known. I see that my Pisces are continuing to set themselves free from old programming, conditioning, situations, relationships, and I feel like this whole 2023 was a big year for that for my Pisces. There was so much mud and muck that you were moving through, Pisces, and it really does feel like here we are into this new energy, and now it's almost just like cleaning the rest of that energy off of us in a sense. It feels like things are getting lighter here for you, Pisces, and I'm feeling movement. So what is the theme for Pisces message today, please, Spirit? Feeling movement. Judgment. There we go. There's the release. There's the awakening. There's the rising up to the next level. After heartbreak, after pain, after trauma, after turbulence, after so much, especially with this Pluto in Capricorn transit that was taking place since '08. It's like that Pluto, that planet of death, rebirth, transformation, really breaking down any structures, Capricorn, right? In our lives that weren't working. These are thought patterns. These are ways of moving through the world. These are ways of thinking. These are generational stuff, right? A lot of stuff that we've really been working through, past life stuff, all of these structures being broken down and everything. It's almost like a culmination of not only just the Pluto in Capricorn transit, but literally, you guys, a whole era. And so things that our ancestors had to deal with, things that our lineage, things that our previous past selves in other incarnations had to deal with. This was a big one, you guys. And so, for those of you that are here, I know that you stayed strong. I know that you persevered. And I really do see you as the lotus that has came up out the mud, and now you're unfolding in all your glory here, and there really is this opportunity to move forward and build something solid, something stable, and it's the new earth. It's the new earth, family. We are the change. And so this has been a major awakening. My Pisces are really awakening to the truth of who and what you are on a deeper level. Your gifts and abilities starting to unfold, starting to become more clear and more powerful. And so it really does feel like it's going to be a big year. Wow. And I'm just realizing that lotus on this judgment card here. So there may be some significance of the lotus, aside from the fact that I'm seeing a tattoo of a lotus. So somebody that's connecting has a tattoo of a lotus, but it's deeper than just what we've made it through and how we've gotten here. So there's something deeper with that, and I'm sure Spirit will enlighten us as we move through this reading. Now we're chilling with the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, though, Pisces. So the message with this, right? And I'm being guided to this patience and then this work card. It's like, if you see there's fear under that. This is such a big portal that I feel like it is a bit scary. It's scary because the unknown is always scary, right? And so there's just this message of truly releasing, right? Judgment, truly letting go, surrendering, releasing the old self, the old life, the old era, right? As scary as it may be, this is where we really trust the divine and we focus on this cup that's being offered at this time. And this is the hand of the divine reaching into our realities with this opportunity to really, again, build something solid, build something that's going to bring happiness. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It's building our lives, doing things better, learning from our mistakes, etc. So what do we have at the heart of Pisces message? I feel like the Four of Cups is really a message just to be mindful of where your mind is at. Wherever our mind is, that's what our frequency is. That is what we attract. And so if we're thinking about the past, the empty cups, so to speak, we're going to be embodying the frequency of the empty cups, which will in turn attract more empty cups, right? So we shift that focus to the full cup that is here. The endless possibilities, really. And I mean, that page of cups on the bottom of the deck really clarified that and solidified that, the fact that it's like we can dream as big as we want right now. There's actually a pig flying in that page of cups card, and there's a lot of potential for growth and for this happiness that just keeps on building and growing. And this is real fulfillment, soul fulfillment, not just a dopamine hit type happiness, right? So what is the heart of the situation for Pisces today? What's going on with my fishies? So this is actually beautiful energy, yeah, and I see that's exactly, you're holding your ground and you're holding your vision. What else do we have going on? You're cutting yourself free. You're understanding everything you've been through on a deeper level, staying strong and really connecting with your own heart space and what it is that truly makes you happy. But there's this, I think the biggest thing here is this integration of the wisdom that you've been through, where you're coming into your own, Pisces. You're no longer making your decisions from a place of emotion or insecurity or fear. And so again, there's this feeling of being right in the middle here, where this is the unknown to us. It is scary, but I really see my Pisces like, you know what, let's go. Like, we've been here for long enough. You're truly trusting the divine, you're trusting the universe, and you're stepping into this new cycle. Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, with the Fool being the first card. This is an energy of going for it. This is an energy of trusting your intuition. This is an energy of action, of traveling lightly, of play, of fun, right? And so it really feels like anything that was bringing you down, anything that was hurting you, not only are you cutting yourself free, you're cutting the cords, you're setting yourself free, but you're also understanding. You are reflecting on, understanding, and integrating the deeper lessons here, which in turn is putting you in your power. Because it's like, no, you know what? That cycle is over. This is what makes me happy, and this is what I'm working toward. And I see you trusting that the divine is guiding you toward that. There's a message, to stay as close as you can to the eye of the storm right now, because I just see the storm picking the collective up like a tornado or a hurricane. Just, we're at the eye, it picks us up and it drops us right there, right in this divine spot that we are supposed to be in order to create this Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups energy. So protecting your energy, standing in your power, not backing down, drawing that line in the sand, and spirit really wanting you to know, you see all of these wands are coming from below her. So this is also a message, Pisces, from the divine, like, yo, you have the upper ground here. So hold that ground. And the divine really has your back. So stand in your power, trust and believe that, family, that all of your hard work is going to pay off. Your harvest is coming. Again, there's this underlying feeling of it's like it's almost here. Our dreams are almost manifest on this earth. and it takes time in the physical, right? And it also takes us playing our part of holding the vision best we can, and that takes work, and that takes practice. So what's the challenge for Pisces right now? Spirit, please. What's a challenge for Pisces? For some of you, yeah, leaving these old relationships. I feel like Pisces, you're actually leaving a structure of how relationships played out in your life. I feel like you're leaving that behind, and I guess that may not be the right way to say it, but it's like you truly are understanding and integrating why certain relationship dynamics and things played out in your life, and you're integrating that and changing. You're truly evolving, and you're taking action through this portal toward what it is you truly do desire. You're like, I'm gonna manifest my soulmate, or I'm gonna manifest this perfect life, this business, this new earth. What else is challenging right now? For some of you, you've been having relationships coming up really strongly in your challenge, and it's not just romantic either. I mean, there's been family showing up. There has been coworkers showing up. There's been people that call themselves friends or that you consider to be friends showing up in these readings, and you really having to, learn these deep soul lessons and transmute. Turn that lead into gold. And you can think of all of these empty cups, and this cup that's actually spilling right now as the lead that we are given to turn into gold. For some of you, there's a marriage that's been really difficult that I feel like some of my Pisces are still dealing with. If it's not a marriage, it's like a relationship that's really close to your heart, right? I feel like for some of my Pisces, this is still very present in your energy, and I feel like you have truly been surrendering and taking your divinely guided action to move forward. So again, 4 and 5 of Cups coming out, Pisces. There is this message here, like, try not to get sucked into the negativity. Try to... Aquarius is coming through again for some reason. Try to stay focused and present on this moment and the opportunity that really is here. Sure, things sometimes don't work out the way we would have wanted, but the divine always has a better plan. And so jumping on board with that and then bringing me back to that Fool energy, really trusting that, like, you know what, that sucked, but let's see, because I know it's something better coming in, and keeping yourself in that frequency of, like, what's for me is coming to me. Where does this stem from, Spirit? So the divine is really saying that for all of the Pisces collective, it's time to move into something new, this new energy. So a lot of us have played out the same loop, sometimes with different faces or different surroundings, different backdrops, so to speak, but we've played out the same energetic loop for probably lifetimes, or at least for years, right? And the divine is really 8-8, right? It's time to move on. Think about the 8 sideways. We have the infinity symbol, so that's a loop again. So we have the moving away from that loop and moving forward, and we can say into the next loop, into the next grade, into the next level, into the next phase or class of our journey here on Earth School. And so here we have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands together. That's the 4 of Wands. And this is about taking action to create what it is you would like to experience. And then 4 of Wands, 11, stepping through that portal, right? And so this is actually really, really big for Pisces, and really for the whole collective, right? We all have that 12th house. This is the undoing of the old way. This is the undoing of the old world. This is the clearing and release of everything that is not serving or coming with us into this next chapter. So let's see what we do actually have coming in. Judgment showing again. So that's Pluto, right? And Pluto just shifted into Aqua. It's going to shift back into Cap one more time toward the end of the year. But then after it retrogrades, then that'll be the last time it goes retrograde back into Capricorn for, this next entire cycle, 20 or so years, 15, 20 years. So what do we have incoming for Pisces? What energy's incoming for my fishies? And so this is where I see you starting to come into union with these new people, with these new opportunities, these new projects. It's like you're kind of your flame, your spark has been ignited, and I just see you fanning that thing, and it's glowing brighter and brighter. So so this is stuff we've already said. Like I've been saying, you've been integrating, you've been shedding, releasing, you've been really understanding and rooting that understanding down into this physical, into your avatar. And this is in your incoming energy, Hermit, Virgo energy. This is where you're starting to redo your routines. You're seeing things from a higher state of consciousness. You're setting your life up in a way that it's going to work for you. But not only that, number 9, numerology. You're here at the top of the mountain, Pisces. You did it. And not only that, but the wisdom and knowledge and lessons that you're integrating and understanding are shifting your frequency in a big way. This is really what evolution looks like. And you're becoming this beacon of light. And I'm just seeing you up at the top of the mountain shining. So this is also where Pisces becomes a beacon of light for those around them. And it's because of what you've been through. It's because of the old world and who the old world made you. And really, it's not because we can let the old world make us into something, that is not shining, but it's because you persevered, and it's because you truly are understanding that everything is happening for you, that you're kind of, I guess we can say, glowing up, right? And really shining and really taking your power back and moving forward full speed ahead into this empire, this queendom, this kingdom that you are creating. And so this is a message of goodbye to the old world. Goodbye to that old self. Hello to the blessings that you actually incarnated to create here and experience. This is really where Pisces taps into their magic. And Pisces, you're the most magical sign of the zodiac. One of the most connected. Your visions, your dreams, you are the dreamer. And this is where you're really, really tapping in with that visualization, with your manifestation abilities, your magical powers, right? And creating something beautiful. And it's not just creating something that goes with this old world. This is you creating the new world through your passions, through that spark that has been ignited within you. And so I feel like my Pisces are being guided intuitively through your angels, through the divine, through your guides, your ancestors. You're being guided, and the steps are being given for you to create what it is you actually came here to create. That said, 8 of Pentacles, y'all know me. Every time this card comes through, I'm going to tell you, if there's a class you've been wanting to take, then take it. Some of you are already in that class. Some of you have just gotten your certifications or whatever it may be, that upgraded license or whatever, the website, the paperwork, that, this is where you're really getting everything together. And to each, it's different. For those of you who this is an art project that you're being guided to create, you're going in, you're getting all the supplies and you're setting everything in order for you to be able to really put in the work to collect this nectar, this divine nectar. This is sacred, you guys, and the divine is really saying, have no fear. I mean, right under work we have fear, right under that sacred is peeking out. So it's like, have no fear, this is sacred, and the divine is not going to steer you wrong here. So having faith in the cosmos, God, the universe, source. What's the advice? Advices for my Pisces. What's the advice, please, Spirit? Thank you. Beautiful. So we have 6 and Ace of Swords, which together makes the 7 of Swords, with that coming through in your advice. Okay? This is you getting these downloads from the divine, this clarity, this understanding, continuing to follow your divine guidance and moving behind the scenes, right? The 7 of Swords is all about not being seen by everyone. It's all about being strategic, having that game plan down together. So I see this advice for you, Pisces, is like, be open to this conversation with the divine. Take that, root it down, and then be open to seeing when the divine's like, all right, come on now, this way. All right, this way. All right, do this, do that. And so this is really where you, again, are plugging in. So I'm getting the message for Pisces, stuff like breath work, Kundalini yoga, mantra chanting, mantra japa, and things like that right now. And you guys can look those things up, but it's really where you are putting your focus on the divine in some way. Mantra, you can find one that works for you, that you feel called to. Kundalini yoga and breath work is just going to quiet down that inner chatter, so that way you can hear more clearly that still small voice. Wim Hof method, excellent place to start, but there's plenty of channels on YouTube. Breathe with Sandy, Refuel Yoga, that will really help you to ground down into the moment and plug into your divine connection straight to source, so that way you can gain this clarity and hear the voice of guidance that's pulling you to these new shores, in order to not only free you, but set the foundation to open yourself up to the blessings that you have coming, the abundance, the healing, the relationships, or whatever it may be, the love. And so this is a huge, huge pivot point for Pisces. Spirit is really saying, stay strong, stay patient, continue persevering, and stay grounded, stay rooted into the moment, family, and be open to hearing where the divine is leading you. Set yourself free. Cut the cords. Break the chains. Build your structure from a liberated place, and let that inner spark of divinity lead the way. Hoo-wee, confidence. Keep it a secret. Wisdom, sacred. Y'all. So let's grab some oracle cards. I've got this Shaman's Dream, and I have this White Light Oracle, which I've really been enjoying the messages coming through. Shout out to the sister that sent that this way. It's an amazing deck. Thank you, Pisces family, for being here. Thank you for showing up, showing love, support, smashing that thumbs up, dropping comments, sharing these videos, you guys sending donations, and all of those things. And for those of you that just show up and watch and don't comment, we love you. We see you too. We appreciate you so much. Family, what is the message for Pisces? Pisces, it's been a hell of a year. This is it. This is it. So what's the message for Pisces, please, Spirit? Skywriting the fates. And this is almost like, I see it's as like your fate, your destiny unfolding like that lotus, but it's within you. And there's kind of this message of like, keep it there until it's ready to fully bloom, but continue feeding that. I didn't notice the time was running out. Moving out of stagnation, Dust Devil, and Sky Dancers with the Surrender. So we have 49, 15, 48. I think we're going to read this skywriting just because of how it kind of flipped over. It's written in the sky that you have a destiny. You're being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. This does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It's just your path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you're faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. It's not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, or this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of that non-judgment, you open up to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, You are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into that, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of life, with all your heart and soul. Your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. What a better, literally that sums this message up perfectly. And that hanged man that came out that wanted to fight, and with this moving out of stagnation, it's like it is that time, Pisces. Like I said when we first stepped in, like I feel movement, right? And I know all of 2023, it felt like there was 1 step forward, 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, and that's kind of how the year played out. And this is where things really start moving. And there's that dust devil, there's that storm where we need to kind of stay in the eye of the storm and let it pick us up and drop us right to where we need to be, right? So let's grab one of these. I've been grabbing message for Pisces. What do you need to release? Just clarifying that we have your Piscean energy, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Emotions are running high. What do you need to release? We're going to grab one of these white light oracle cards, and then we'll grab a message from Ma before we tap out, as usual. What's the message for Pisces, please, Spirit? Sheesh. Okay. Thank you. We got the Spirit Wolf. Beta of Spirit Wolf, Shaktipat of the Seahorse. We're going to read this Vulva of Cider. Hopefully I'm saying that right, 30. Open right up to it. This card says your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies toward what you wish to manifest. Just like that 4 and that 5 of Cups. Instead of embodying that frequency of these empty cups, there's a full cup right here, and we need to embody that frequency that we would like to attract. So I feel like these always kind of clarify perfectly. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greatest good. It's that new earth. From the Norse traditions of Scandinavia comes the sorcery of Seder, the practice of cracking open an egg in order to read and also shape the future. The egg is a symbol of infinite divine potential and the beginning of new life. Seder is a mysterious soothsaying or visionary practice which also involves shamanic healing to divine and appropriate pathway through times of trouble and communal strife. Through prayer, chant, and binding magic, as well as visionary practices in an altered state, all of which are supported by focused collective intention, a powerful healing takes place. The appearance of this oracle indicates that your soul talents, whatever they may be, can be of influence in the world. If you dedicate yourself to personal development for the greater good, 8-9 of Pence, you can contribute to the spiritual evolution of humanity. You guys, I could not make it up. Thank you, Spirit. Even if our intentions are pure, believing we know what should happen to whom and when is working of the ego and not the soul. We may want the best for all beings, but we cannot know why their path is unfolding as it is or what their soul needs to learn. Seder is a practice of shadows and spell casting, binding and release, which could be used for higher purpose or personal gain. It dwells upon the borders of morality. The spiritual maturity of the practitioner will determine whether its effects are for good or ill. This oracle advises us that good intentions are not enough to ensure the outcome of our efforts is beneficial. We need wisdom that comes through surrendering into the divine intelligence. With an awakened heart, it is possible to be a clear channel for spiritual light in this world, dedicating our soul talents to overcoming hate and divisiveness. Traditionally, the practitioner of Seder was a spiritual leader known as Volva or Volur, a soothsayer or seer, a Spakona, a woman of prophecy, or a Seokona, a woman of magic. She would not work alone, but called upon community members to empower the practice. When we choose to align our actions with our heart truths, we become the spiritual birth mothers and founding fathers of a more spiritually advanced humanity. Tremendous creative power is generated when a group comes together in focused practice, which is why as the collective has been growing, our full moon and new moon ceremonies and get-togethers have been so powerful and transformative, because we have these thousands of people coming together and putting our energy toward a common goal. That's power. That is power. If you seek to work with others, be aware of the positive potential and proceed with integrity and care. The patron goddess of Seder is Freya, the Norse goddess with an insatiable appetite for pleasure, life, sensuality, the finer things, and unconditional freedom to be as she chooses. Big Taurus energy. She's also a goddess of war, hence she's not afraid to enter into battle nor love. Her husband, Odin, is associated with prophecy, inspiration, and ecstasy. When he's away from her, she sweeps red gold tears. No stranger to suffering, she weeps red gold tears, no stranger to suffering or ecstatic pleasure. Freya is the divine Volva. She reminds humanity of both our innate spiritual power to embrace all of life and the inner spiritual resources we have to make it through any difficulty without compromising our hearts. The art of Seder is one of collective dreaming and doing. It is the ability to move in darkness, to become wise to our own potential, and to become manipulative, controlling, and therefore negative, and to outsmart that by consciously choosing to bring love, freedom, spiritedness, and passion, the hallmarks of our presiding sorceress, Freya, into our lives. The message of this oracle is that you're able to bring a positive influence into whatever situations or circumstances unfold in your life. Dedicate yourself to goodness. Believe in your power to effect positive change. Maybe a wolf, spirit wolf, or even seahorse may be significant. And if that's the case, then hopefully you got the message that was meant for you in this reading. We're going to grab one last message from the Divine Mother from this Kali Oracle before we tap out. So yeah, I hope this message resonated. I hope it helped in some capacity. Pisces, this feels like a big one. For real, for real. This one feels like a big one. Lots of 10s out here, 9s. We're there. We are there. What's the message, Ma, for Pisces? Thank you. Nitya Kali. She wants one more. Thank you. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all of your concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. And Nitya Kali, through journeying within, you guys, air, dreams, earth. Through journeying within, you will gain energy, insight, and freedom from the constraints of what has been. Allow that which needs to end to do so, and you shall realize that you're not being denied but released. There's something new on the horizon for you, so honor your losses, but keep hope in your heart for what is meant to be. Pisces, gang. Beautiful message today. Keep pushing. keep pushing, keep tapping into that alchemy, and let's do it, fam. If y'all been rocking with me for a minute, y'all already know what's the deal. We're going to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our imagination, our visualization, to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this pranic energy, into our body, into our aura. We're going to take a deep breath, pause at the top, hold it in, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any anger, any sadness, any resentment, any anxiety, any fear, any lower frequencies, any blockages. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this guiding light, into this love, into this illumination, into this enlightenment. So first things first, Pisces, let's take a deep, full breath out, completely clean and clear your lungs. Empty them out so we can get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter, and release. Pisces family, I love and appreciate every last one of you. Thank you again for being here. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next one.